Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Josh and today I'm going to teach you how to play the song Dorothy by Taylor Swift off of her new album Evermore. No matter what your skill level is on the piano, you'll be able to get something out of this video. We'll be starting off very basic with just the chords and then we'll begin to add in more of the rhythms and stuff until we're playing the actual piano accompaniment. So first, let me show you that final product that we're going to be learning today. There's two main parts and they sound like this. Alright, so that's what we're going to go over today. By the way, before we get started, if you're getting any value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and subscribed if you want to see more videos like this. So to make this easier to understand, I'm going to break this down into an A section and a B section, and then later in the video I'll tell you where that B section gets played. Alright, so let's get started with that A section. I'm going to start by just showing you the basic chords here in the left hand. So our first chord here is going to be an E chord. That's going to be a B, E, and G sharp. Then we're going to move down these top two notes to here, keeping the B in the bass, but then we have D sharp and F sharp now. This is a B chord. Next, we're going to move to an A chord, A, C sharp, and E. And then lastly, back up to the B chord again. So those four chords, E, B, A, and B. By the way, since this is in the key of E, we're using a 1-5-4-5 chord progression, which means we're only going to be using these major chords here. If you don't understand what that means right now, don't worry about it. Anyways, so those are the basic left-hand chords for the A section. Now going on to the B section, we're going to start now here with a F sharp minor chord. This is going to be F sharp, A, and C sharp. Next, we're going to move up here to a C sharp minor chord. C sharp, E, and G sharp. Now, the last two chords we already learned. Our first one is going to be an E again, B, E, G sharp, and then B, B, D sharp, F sharp. So those four chords now, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, and B. So if you want to play along with this song in the most basic way, you can just play these simple chords through pretty much the whole song. You can also play these chords with your right hand instead, and then add a bass note, for instance. So our chord progression would look like this: E, B, A, B, and then the second section, the B section, F sharp minor, C sharp minor, E, and B. Alright, so those are the basic chords. Alright, so now let's bring in the right hand so that we can play the actual piano accompaniment. By the way, later in the video, I'm going to show you a more simplified version of the right hand if what we go over right now is a little too difficult to get down. But let's get into it. So first, that A section, let me play that for you one more time. Sounds like this. So you'll notice that the left hand always comes in on the downbeat, but the right hand always comes in on beat 2. It sounds a little bit like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll also notice that this song is a bit swung, which basically means that the eighth notes that we're playing are not all going to be the same length. If we just had straight eighth notes, it would sound like this. That's not how we want to play it. We want to play it with a little swing. You can hear the difference there. So let me show you now what we're going to be playing in the right hand. Starting on the E chord here, we're going to start with B, E, F sharp, and you'll notice that when I play B, E, and F sharp here, I'm also going to be repeating this B every time. So now I really want us to focus on the rhythm here. On beat 1, we play the left hand. On beat 2, we're going to play B. On the and of 2, we'll play E and B. So we have 1, 2, and then we have to wait until beat 4 before playing the last 2 notes, B and F sharp here. So 1, 2, and 3, 4. Now naturally, you're going to want to rush this last note. You're going to want to play more like this. Something like that. Maybe not that extreme, but you have to be very patient with this rhythm. It comes in later than you would expect it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So take some time to make sure you get that rhythm down, because that rhythm is actually going to be played very similarly throughout the whole song. So we have that one down, the first line. Then now here on the B chord we have this. So you'll notice here we go B, B and D sharp. Those are our first 2. And then we go F sharp, G sharp, E without repeating the B on any of those. Like that. Third, we'll go to the A chord. And here in the right hand we'll play C sharp, then C sharp and E, and C sharp and F sharp together, using the same rhythm we did originally on that E chord. And then lastly, we'll go back to the B chord, and we'll play. So what's happening here is we're starting B, then we go B and F sharp, and then E, D sharp and B, E. And this last E is played right before beat 1. It's going to be on the and of 4. So it sounds more like. All right, let me play through that whole A section slowly for you. And that is just going to be repeated over and over again every time we have the A section, which is just going to be the verse and the start of the chorus. One thing to help you think about when you're playing this repeated note here in the thumb in the right hand is we're always playing it in the same rhythm. So basically this first time we had this E chord, that same rhythm, so rest, 2, and 4. So on beats 2, the and of 2, and then again on beat 4, that's when we're repeating this note. Pretty much every time we're playing that note repeating in the thumb, it's going to be using that same rhythm. 2 and 4. 2 and 2 and 4. 2 and 4. You see, try to think about that rhythm and it should make things a little easier. All right, let's move on now to the B section. We're going to start here with the F sharp minor chord in the left hand, and here in the right hand we're going to play C sharp, F sharp, G sharp, while repeating the C sharp every time. Now we move over to the C sharp minor chord. We're going to have C sharp, and E, and then F sharp, G sharp, and C sharp. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then this E chord should be a familiar rhythm to you, like this. The exact same rhythm we used on the E chord last time. And then the same with the B chord, same as the very last time. All right, that B section now, slowly, is going to sound like this. And then that also gets repeated. That B section is played during the pre-chorus and the end of the chorus, and for the whole entire outro of the song as well. I hope that makes sense. If not, just go back and listen to the song, and hopefully you should be able to hear where we're using these different sections. All right, so I know that rhythm can be very tricky to get down in the right hand, especially using the thumb too. So if you want the simplified way to play it, it's just to not repeat the thumb note at all and just play one note at a time in the right hand. That'll sound like this. Then the B section. And there you go. All right, that is everything you need to know to play the song Dorothea by Taylor Swift here on the piano. Let me know down in the comments if you have any questions about anything. There isn't too much to learn in this song because a lot gets repeated, but some of the rhythms and stuff are a bit tricky. And I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. All right, everyone, that wraps up this piano tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please let me know by leaving a comment down below and giving this video a like. Maybe even subscribe if you want to see more videos like this in the future. Also, leave a comment down below of what other songs you want to hear. All right, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you have an awesome day. See you later.